So I often get asked, why do I play video games? I'm older. I'm not old, but I am older, and people always ask me, why do you still play video games? Well, I'm 34 and I still play video games. I grew up on them. I started back when I was a kid. Very first game that was given to me for myself that I didn't have to share with my brother was Mega Man 2 back in 1987. So I've been playing for pretty close to 30 years here. And what does gaming mean to me? It actually means a lot. It's part of who I am. The thing I love about gaming is it's a form of entertainment. It's an interactive entertainment. And you can do multiple stories, have multiple genres, anything that tickles your fancy. You have sports games, you have racing games, you have fantasy games, you have adventure games, first-person shooters. Do I play all the genres? No, I don't. I don't generally play a lot of sports games, and I haven't since I was younger. But at the same time, it's a way for a lot of people to connect. And now I know to the mainstream that seems kind of foolish and silly, but what they don't understand, especially with the modern age of the internet, is that it's one way that a lot of us get to actually interact with people we call our friends. The problem is that they don't realize that a lot of people move and disappear in and out of your life, and the internet is a great way to contact people, and they get that, but they don't understand that gaming is another way for all of us to connect, and that's kind of sad. The reason I game, like personally for myself, is it is very much a way of entertainment, like I said before. I'm also bipolar. It's a great way to kind of de-stress and get out there, and yes, sometimes you even end up more stressed out when playing competitive or something, like in Overwatch right now. We can get pretty salty in there, and I try to avoid being salty. If I'm not having fun, I usually exit the game, and I try not to rage quit. And so far this year, I've only rage quit once. Um, and that's just, yeah, I was just having a bad day. But got back in there, had some more fun, and, chilled out. But what is it that attracts people to gaming? And it's a multitude of things. And it's the one platform that continuously evolves. Well, movies evolve, well, yeah, but shortly over time. I mean, now we're living the nostalgia days of reboots. TV evolves, well, very minutely and depending on cost. So when you think to yourself, what makes you a gamer? Really go out there and have a good think about why you play video games. And if you don't play video games, that's okay too. But do yourself a favor and try not to hate on people and shit on people and accuse them of doing something that is going to make them violent or any sort of the other things that are out there, because we're not. We're just trying to have fun, we're trying to entertain ourselves, and we're trying to compete. And most people aren't competing against other players so much as competing against themselves, trying to better themselves and make whatever part of their life a little bit better, and that's a good thing. I'm hoping as time goes on to bridge the gap between the misconceptions of mainstream and the geekdom, but that'll have to wait to another time. Until next time, guys, keep gaming, keep geekdom alive. Cheers, all.